This coin is called the 2000D Sacagawea dollar, and many people online say it can be worth $75,000 or more. That number is real, but it is only for very rare error coins, not for normal coins. A normal coin from this year and mint mark is still just worth $1. So if you have this coin, do not get too excited at first. You need to check very small details. Only a few coins have sold for big money, and those coins had special errors that make them very rare. The most important thing to understand is that value depends on three things: error, condition, and rarity. If a coin has no error, even if it is old, it will not be worth much. If a coin has a rare error and is in very good condition, then the price can go very high. Some people find coins in pocket change and think they are rich, but most of the time the coin is just normal. So you must learn what to look for before you decide the value. The United States Mint made this coin in the year 2000. It was a new dollar coin design at that time. The coin shows Sacagawea, a Native American woman, on the front side. On the back side, there is an eagle. The coin has a gold color, but it is not real gold. It is made from a mix of metals. Many people keep this coin because it looks different from other coins, but most of them are still very common. The letter D on the coin means it was made in Denver. So when we say 2000D, we are talking about coins made in the Denver Mint. Millions of these coins were made, so most of them are easy to find even today. That is why normal coins from this year are not rare. You can buy them in bulk for just a little more than face value. Now let's talk about the coins that are worth big money. The most famous and valuable error is called a mule error. A mule error happens when two different coin designs are mixed by mistake. In this case, a coin was made with the front of a quarter and the back of a Sacagawea dollar. This is a very big mistake in coin making, and it should not happen, but sometimes it does. One very famous mule coin is the 2000p Sacagawea dollar mule. This coin has the face of George Washington from a quarter on one side, and the eagle from the Sacagawea dollar on the other side. This coin is one of the rarest modern coins. Only around 20 of these coins are known to exist. Because of this, collectors are ready to pay very high prices for it. Some of these mule coins have sold for more than $100,000. One example sold for around $190,000 at auction. This shows how valuable a small mint mistake can be. But remember, this is not the 2000D coin. This is a different mint mark, and it is extremely rare. Now let's come back to the 2000D coin. There is also a mule error linked to this coin. It is known as the 2000D Sacagawea dollar mule. In this case, the coin has Sacagawea on one side and the design of a South Carolina state quarter on the other side. This is even more rare than the other mule error. Only one example of this coin has been found so far. That means it is unique. Because of this, it sold for about $66,000. This is where people get the idea that the 2000D Sacagawea coin can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. But again, this value is only for that one rare error coin, not for all coins. Another valuable version is called the Cheerios dollar. This coin was given in cereal boxes as a promotion. The special thing about this coin is the eagle design on the back. The tail feathers have more detail than normal coins. This small design change makes the coin rare and valuable. A real Cheerios Sacagawea dollar can sell for $2,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on condition. Many people do not notice the difference in feathers, so they may have this coin without knowing its value. You need to look very closely at the eagle's tail to see if it has the special design. There are also other smaller errors that can add value. One example is a double die error. This happens when the design is stamped twice by mistake. The letters or numbers may look slightly doubled. This is not as rare as a mule error, but it can still increase value. Another type is an off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not placed correctly when it is made. Part of the design may be missing, and the coin may look shifted. These coins can sell for $50 to $500 depending on how off-center they are. Some coins have weak strikes or missing details. The eagle or text may look faded or not clear. These coins are not always very valuable, but in some cases they can sell for a small premium. Collectors like unusual coins, even if the error is not very big. Condition is also very important. A coin in perfect condition can be worth much more than the same coin in poor condition. Coins are graded on a scale. Higher grade means better condition. Coins that are shiny, clean, and have no marks are more valuable, but you should never clean a coin. Cleaning can damage the surface and reduce its value. Many people think cleaning will make the coin better, but it actually does the opposite. Collectors prefer coins in original condition, even if they look a bit dirty. If you think you have a rare coin, you should show it to a professional. A coin expert can check if it is real and if it has any errors. There are also grading companies that can give your coin an official grade. This can help you sell it for a better price. The market value of coins can change over time. Prices depend on demand. If more collectors want a coin, the price goes up. If demand is low, the price can go down. That is why one coin can sell for $75,000 at one time and a different price later. Most 2000D Sacagawea coins are still very common today. You can find them in collections, coin shops, and even in circulation sometimes. Their value is usually between $1 and $3 if they are in good condition. So do not expect every coin to be valuable. The rare coins we talked about are very hard to find. The mule era coins are already known and are in collections. The chance of finding one in pocket change is extremely low. But it is still possible to find smaller errors or special versions like the Cheerios coin. If you want to check your coin, start by looking at the front and back design. Make sure both sides match the normal design. Then look for any unusual features like doubling, missing parts, or wrong designs. Use a magnifying glass if possible. Also check the edge of the coin. The edge of a Sacagawea dollar should be smooth. If you see anything unusual, it may be worth checking further. Small details can make a big difference in value. Many people collect coins as a hobby. They enjoy searching for rare pieces and learning about history. Even if your coin is not worth a lot of money, it can still be interesting to keep. Coins tell stories about the time they were made. The 2000 Sacagawea dollar is a modern coin, but it still has some rare and valuable versions. This makes it exciting for collectors. It is a good example of how a simple coin can become valuable because of a small mistake. So if you have a 2000D Sacagawea coin, take a close look at it. Check for errors, check the design, and check the condition. Most likely it is just a normal coin, but there is always a small chance it could be something special. Keep your coins safe and handle them carefully. Store them in a dry place and avoid touching them too much. This will help keep them in good condition and protect their value. Coin collecting is not just about money. It is also about learning and discovery. But sometimes, a small coin can turn into a big value if you are lucky and you know what to look for.